Hello children, welcome to English class. Children, look at the picture. What is it? Yes, it is a telephone. What is it used for? Yes, it is a device used to communicate with others who are at distant places. So children, have you ever seen an elephant using this telephone? No, right? Okay, so I will teach you a poem about an elephant who tried to use a telephone. Isn't it interesting? Yes, so let's start it. The title of the poem is Ellie Telephony. The poet is Laura Elizabeth Richards. Children, she was an American writer. She wrote more than 90 books including biographies, poetry and several for children. One well-known children's poem is her literary nonsense verse, Ellie Telephony. Children, here nonsense means some words used in the poem does not make any sense. So this poem shows us how language is both practical and playful, making both sense and nonsense. Children, let's recite this poem now.
There was an elephant who tried to use the telephone. No, I mean an elephone who tried to use the telephone. Dear me, I am not certain quite that even now I've got it right. However it was, he got his trunk entangled in the telephone. He tried to get it free. The louder buzzed the telephone. I fear I'd better drop the song of Elephant and telephone.
So children, now let's understand the poem. Once there was an elephant who tried to use the telephone. Children, here the speaker is narrating the story to us about an elephant who tried to use the telephone. So, the speaker started narrating the story strongly, but as soon as the elephant tried to use the telephone, she got confused with the words elephant and telephone. And so, the words are merged together and formed elephone. Children, in the next line, no, I mean an elephone who tried to use the telephone. Here the speaker exclaimed, no, as though the speaker accidentally misspoke in their pronunciation of telephone. And this was done to amuse and entertain. Children, in the next lines, dear me, I am not certain quite that even now I have got it right. Children, not certain quite meaning is not sure about. Here the speaker expressed her thoughts of still being uncertain or not sure. That means still she is doubtful about the correct pronunciation of the words. Children, observe here the words telephant is formed from telephone and elephant, and the word elephone is formed from the words elephant and telephone. In the next lines, however it was, he got his trunk entangled in the telephone. Children, entangle means to wrap or twist together. Here in the picture you can understand, children, that the elephant's trunk got entangled in the telephone's cord. So, the speaker got confused and merged the words telephone and trunk and addressed it as telephone. In the next lines, the more he tried to get it free, the louder buzzed the telephone. Children, now the speaker offers a clear image of a messy situation. The more the elephant tried to free himself from the telephone's cord, the more sound was heard from the telephone. Here again the speaker got confused with the words telephone and free, and hence addressed it as telephone. Children, the word fee of telephone sounded more like a noise of a telephone ringing, and the word telephone sounded like a depressed elephant or a sad telephone. Children, observe the words Telefunk, it is formed from telephone and trunk. The word telefee is formed from telephone and free. The word elephop is formed from the words elephant and drop. And the word telephone is formed from the words telephone and song. Here the poet finally decided, I fear I'd better drop the song of elephop and telephone. As the speaker failed to fix the pronunciation of words, she expressed her personal thoughts that she decided to drop the song. That means to stop narrating the story of an elephant. Children, hope you understood and enjoyed the poem. Now, let us see the rhyming words from the poem. And you can mark these rhyming words in the textbook, children. Elephant, telephant. Elephone, telephone. Quite right. Trunk, telefunk. Free, telefee. Song, telephone. Okay. Now let us see about portmanteau words. Children, a portmanteau words is a blend of words in which parts of multiple words are combined into a new word. As in smog, coined by blending smoke and fog. In our poem also we got different words, right children? Like telefunk. Yes, like telefunk is formed from telephone and trunk. Right? In the same way, when multiple words are used, a part of multiple word is used to form a new word, then it is called a portmanteau words. Children, there are some other examples you can see here. Motel is formed from motor and hotel. Brunch is formed from the words breakfast and lunch. You know this word internet, children? It is formed from the words interconnected and network. And you know this word Wi-Fi, children? It is formed from the words wireless and fidelity. So children, there are other words which you can find and share those words to your class during your online class with your friends and your teacher as well. Hope you understood the poem and this portmanteau words, children. Have a nice day. Thank you.